All
What'd you say?
right. So another Fempreneur Friday.
Yeah.
Happy Friday, TGIF, everybody.
Happy Friday. Today, actually, we're celebrating my son's birthday. It's his pre-birthday. His birthday's actually tomorrow, but I'm already getting in those vibes. So,
So yeah,
excited
so
too.
and I think like the topic kind of goes. Do you want to introduce our topic for us, Stacy?
Yeah, so we're talking about community building, building momentum, and how do you leverage your business. So that's what we're talking about today on Clubhouse, which is going to be in 10 minutes. We're going to start at 9:45. So anybody that wants to join in that conversation, talk about how you can do that, how you have come up against doing that, and what you're doing now, or take away any tips. That's what we're going to be talking about on Clubhouse in 10 minutes, 9:45. But yeah, that's our topic
So
for
okay,
today.
so to start it off, I guess, Stacy. So what does momentum and community building mean to you, entrepreneur wise?
Ooh, you know what? It's finding your tribe, finding the people that are aligned with you, finding the people that, you just are set on fire with. And it's just like when you have your girls next to you, you can do so much. You can just reach higher heights. So I think it's really, for me, it's about really surrounding myself with better people than me, people that lift me up, and also like gravitating towards those people that I'm so aligned with and that I can serve. But I'm always up for like learning new things. Hi, Paris, so good to see you. I just like I love, I love collaborating. One of my favorite things to do is network, and also I just love introducing other people to other people. That would work really well with them. I love, of course, I love
Sorry,
the people
I have
around
a
me, but
dog,
I love to hype
everyone,
them
and
up.
that's Ani. Ani, hush, hush, hush. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah. What about you, Brett?
So, okay, to me, I feel like, well, yes, all that is 100%. I agree. Like, the tribe is, a huge part of it, and I think that like who your tribe is also like, kind of like depends on what your momentum will be. And I feel like in order to like really manifest a huge goal, or like whatever your biggest goal is, it's like there needs to be momentum behind it. Like like not only does there have to be drive and passion behind it, but there also needs to be like an urgency, like a momentum. Otherwise it's like like what's the point? Like you're not gonna get to where you ultimately want to go if you don't have that like fire under you, in a sense. And I think like that a tribe can like either remind you of like your why, and why that like urgency, that drive, that passion, that fire is important, and can also just like support you on the days when you don't feel like that necessarily, or like it's when it's hard for you to wake up, when it's hard for you to get motivated. Then someone in your tribe, I feel like, can either hold you accountable, remind you, uplift you, so I think that that is all 100% valid as well.
Yes.
What else? What else?
Maria's like, yes. Thanks, Maria.
Yeah.
Who also has an awesome brand. Everybody follow Maria too. She's amazing. But yeah, Brett, so aligned with everything that you're saying. I think it's like a reflection of us. It's a reflection of how we continue to grow, continue to lead, the people that are gravitating towards us, and also who we're gravitating towards as well. And I think right now is a new time where, I'm so excited that we're looking more for collaboration instead of competition. We're really, especially women, like we're in that new phase where we're just like, okay, finally realizing that, hey, you know what, her success doesn't have to leave me with none. Like there's an
Right.
abundance of that. And as we continue to collaborate, as we continue to build each other up, there's just more and more available. So that's why I'm even more
Right.
excited about having these types of conversations.
Yeah, because I mean, I think it's important to remember that there is enough for everyone, like that, just because she has this amount of wealth doesn't mean that she's taking away, any of your wealth, or your ability to gain such wealth. Like,
Yes.
there is truly like enough for us all.
Yes.
And like, and it's easy to say that we are all limitless. And I feel like, that's a profound belief, but sometimes it's like when we're alone and sitting in our own heads, that's easy to forget, or like, or you can be a bit unsure of it. But I feel like when you're surrounded by women and who uplift you, or a tribe who uplifts you and who also have the same values as you, I think that that helps for sure. Yeah, and I think that, I mean, I know we were talking about burnout last week, you know,
Yeah.
but I think that, you know, having a tribe also can help with that as well, you know, like can help you feel less burnt out, can help you feel less drained, and can help you like, you know, be excited to like keep checking off the goals, because I think the real important part is like learning to fall in love with the journey, because most of it is in fact the journey. And it's like,
Yes.
so I think you have to ask yourself like, well, how can I make this like entrepreneurial lifestyle, not only this entrepreneurial lifestyle, but this entrepreneurial journey, like fun, and how can I fall in love with that part of it, because
Yeah.
you know, that's sometimes the struggle. And I think like tribe, I think community, I think like doing things like this, you know, like helps us enjoy the process. Like it makes it fun for like me and Stacy to now you know, wake up on Fridays like, okay, cool, we get to like, you know, do a little entrepreneurial rap before we you know, hit our work days. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think, you know what, we found that also with, yeah, community and friends, right? Like that's something that we found together, that, you know what, we're both building our businesses, separate businesses. And when we talk, we're just like, oh, okay, I come off that call, like, okay, there's some new things that I can do. Or, you know what, we're going through the same type of struggles, we can do it. So just like having that community of doing the same thing, going through the same things, it really just helps you like bounce back sometimes, or just like light that fire. So that's what we were doing in our own conversations, is kind of what we want to bring to a community. So
Yeah.
that's why we have started just doing Fempreneur Fridays, talking about the ups, downs, all the in-betweens. And I think you said it so correctly. And it's so funny. I remember, I don't know what, I think this was a movie with Jim Carrey or something, but it was like fast forwarding. It's like fast forwarding your life. Like we always like, oh, I can't wait till Friday. But imagine if we just
Yeah.
fast forward there every time. Like it really is about the downs. Like that's the times that you build your strength, and the ups are just like your opportunity to feel it. But those ups and downs, like there's what actually makes the great times so great, because there's so many things in between. So I try to remember that. It's also definitely hard when you are in a down, like, oh man, it's tough, it's really rough. But at the same time, just like knowing that you're right, it's about the whole process, about who you're becoming, can
Yeah.
really help
And
you just like lead and keep on going to the
yeah,
next step.
100%. And I think like a key to that, what you said, you know, just about like, ugh, there are those downtimes you did in whatever, what did you do the last time you were in this space or in this place, you know, where you were like, oh, this is a downtime and I don't know, you know, how I'm going to get through it or navigate through
Yeah.
it. I feel like once you first like remember the last time you did it, and you know, you remember the tools that you use to kind of navigate your way through that, that helps. But then also, yeah, like, you know, like utilize your community to like, you know, help build you back up. And I feel like, you know, that's what we do. I feel like that's what we've done since we've kind of met, you know, Stacy.
Yeah.
I feel like we've always had these conversations, and I feel like they're good because they get us out of our own heads, you know, because so many times as entrepreneurs, as creatives, we are like just stuck in our own minds. And I feel like when you're just in that place, it can just, you could just get like backed up. You can get like just, you know, stagnant. And when you have community and people motivating and uplifting you around you, it's easier to like and get out of your own head.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Totally. And of course, if anyone is joining us, we are talking about just female entrepreneurship, ups and downs, but we're really talking about momentum. Momentum, we're talking about building a community, aligning with your community, and how do you have leverage. So if you have any questions, or also, you know, anything you want to, any questions that you have here, we can definitely answer. Any questions that we can bring to Clubhouse, feel free to join us there too. Hopefully, Maria, Troya, Athena, you can join us over there as well.
Yeah.
We're going to be hopping over there in a few minutes. And yeah, anything to close out for today, Brett?
I mean, I just think that like, I mean, I'm sure, I feel like we all are kind of in the same place, you know, just in, you know, this lingering pandemic space and just like kind of this new kind of more creative era that we're in, I feel like, you know, community is more important than ever, and uplifting and supporting each other is more important than ever. So yeah, we're just here weekly to kind of like provide this resource for you guys, and to like, you know, expand our own communities and meet more of you and discuss, you know, with more of you what it is to be a creative entrepreneur. Like we literally just each week pick the struggles that we are currently going through ourselves, or the things that we, you know, are currently navigating through ourselves, and bringing them to you. So we'd love to further discuss with you on Clubhouse in a bit. Shop Stuck Design Beanies, shameless plug. That's yeah.
I did. Yeah.
It's like you were frozen for
Okay,
a second.
amazing. Yeah, and I guess to close off, I just would say like keep going. If you're like dealing with any of these types of things, like keep going. I really just always am surprised on like what's beyond the fear, what's beyond the next thing. And sometimes we think like, oh, maybe it shouldn't be this hard. So it kind of depends. Like even in relationships, I kind of think this way. Like if you're progressing and if it's something that it's hard, but it leads you to like something bigger, like, you know, more intimacy or more success, or, you know, an expanded version of you, then it's still a great direction. If it's hard in a way that it's feeling not aligned, if it's feeling like, you know, it's devaluing your morals or any of those things, those are like not the right direction. So sometimes I know for me, not only in, well, in relationships, but also in like success and career and figuring out those things, I was like, isn't it supposed to be hard? So yes, that's true. It's supposed to be hard, but not hard in a way that it's challenging who you are. So,
or draining.
That's clear. I hope that's always something that's really like helped me. So hopefully that's helpful. But yeah, we'll be talking way more about all these things. We're gonna hop over to Clubhouse, so join us there, and we'll see you there. Right, Brett?
Yes.
Okay.
And I hope everybody has a beautiful, beautiful day. We're sending you love and light, and we'll see you over at Clubhouse.
Yay!
Bye. Bye.